Hello, everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Surviving Mars Below and Beyond. In the last video, really started to kick up my operations on my asteroid here. And I'm going to go ahead and try to flatten this area out just a little bit more. And if, keyword, I do everything right here, I want to actually have it set up where my landing pad's kind of be in this area. And I'm not sure if my rocket actually left.
There are Earth-sick colonists.
And we know it is the last war. We got our mystery finally on Sol 178.
We have devastating news from Earth.
A chain of attacks reduced to ruins major temples and landmarks in Southeast Asia. Preliminary estimates for the body count in the hundreds. Despite the scale of the attacks, the perpetrators are believed to be terrorists of a new kind. So far, no one has taken responsibilities, as tensions are high and the blame game is in full swing. Alright. So now we have our mystery. This is going to be helpful. I'm going to go ahead and accept that food trade, by the way. We have a meteor storm coming here in a little bit. We're going to go back up to Galevka. And yeah, it's not exactly level, mind you. Okay, we need to kind of ramp it out over this way a little bit. Because I actually want to pretty much just set it right down in the middle of where this is. Try to do that.
Milestone achieved.
Liquid water on Mars. Got a little bit of research on that. Mag field generators are going to be very important to thicken up the atmosphere. Okay, can I get it? Perfect. It's not going to be in the dust radius of any of these things. I'm going to keep kind of filling this out to make sure this works. And I'm bringing out quite a bit of materials as well. I want to make sure that everything comes down here. Yeah, I got some metal, some concrete. I got a lot of stuff being brought down here. I want to make sure that we're being supplied pretty dang well.
Shower incoming.
We have another asteroid. It's a C-type. We'll go ahead and do a detailed scan on it. Liquid water now possible, because we passed that 25% marker. Knowing that the last war is our mystery, there will be a point in the mystery, because I've encountered this one before, where I'm going to need to take in refugees. And I've got an idea on this one, and I haven't done this before, as far as I know. I almost want to build a refugee-centric area on my map where they can get treated for any problems they may have.
Complete.
And they can kind of become productive members of the Martian society that I'm building out here. I do want to make sure it's a decent spot, though. So I'm looking for a spot with a vista, like right here, or right here. Hey! My homesick person is no longer homesick. That's why I was, kind of keeping this person here. Yay, they're happy now. I'll see if I can find a vista and a research site, but I only have vistas around here. So I do think down here could be a spot I set them up. Gotta dig this area out.
In the wake of the attacks in Asia, many dormant grievances between the nations affected have been reignited, some of which go far back in time.
The UN has set out a tension meter as it warns the situation has the potential to escalate into an all-out war if measures are not taken. The goal of the meter is to try to give an objective representation of where things are now and to help us understand what works and what doesn't. Everyone in the UN is asked to step in and do all they can to help calm the spirit. So far, we see no adequate way to help from here. So, the objective for this mystery is keep tension from getting to 100%, and upon rising tensions, get it back down to 0. Tensions will rise up on stuff from Earth. It's going to default at 10%. I'm going to pause because I want to find out where I'm going to set things up. Right here in a bad area. So I don't have a dozer. I'm going to order up a dozer. Do I not have dozers researched? Son of a bitch. I need dozers. I want to terraform this area out because I've got water available here. I've got a research site. I've actually got 2 research sites here. I've got a vista here, so I want to put a diamond dome kind of like right up in here. And that little hub here, this little passage hub, I kind of want to put in between all of the domes. And all of the domes coming out from this thing are going to connect to this one setup. I can run pipes and cables from my mining site to get up here, but I need to actually build this area out. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to grab my RC Seeker. I don't think I have any, nope, I have no drones available to unpack. You're way down here, so you're out of range to help me. Alright. I'm going to do some big, McLarge, huge projects right now. And I'm going to start off by making some flattened projects. Over here. Too large? I say just not trying hard enough. Okay, cool. I'm going to bring this guy up here, and we're going to do that. Once the dozers has been researched, we'll go ahead and work on this problem. How are you guys doing on drones? 27? I need to borrow some drones from somewhere. Who's got available? You don't, because you're not actually a thing. You're not actually a drone hub. 26. I'm going to take 5 from you and 5 from you real fast. Put them out. Let's get this area cleared out. I'm also going to clear out over this way too. And then I'm going to lay out some domes, figure out what's going to work best, what's not going to work best. Waste rock processor. Wow, we're actually ate through all the waste rock over here? I'll be damned. Huh. Wasn't expecting that. Back up here. Still unloading some materials here. This is okay. We've got all this stuff going. And note that this area has been depleted, but I'm still getting 0.8 exotics per soul. And that's the big thing, is to keep bringing those things in as much as possible. We've got... Oh, wait, hang on. I'm not doing any outsourcing. Let's go ahead and fix that. I'm going to do some outsourcing, and drone printing's right behind this. I need to get a mag field generator slapped down. I think over here is going to be a decent spot for it. Magnetic field generators help prevent the loss of the Martian atmosphere. And I could put it right here. I'm going to put it right there, because I've got electronics and metals both being produced in this area. It's outside the dust radius of both these guys, and this carbonate processor is not doing enough. Not going to lie. Alright, it is in the range of those. We're good there. This first area's been cleared out. Goody, goody, goody. Right, come out this way. Yeah, we got a big ass area that's going to have to get cleared out here. How much is this area going to produce? 680. So, I'm thinking about like a diamond dome. I'm going to lay this out so you can see what I'm thinking here. But a diamond dome like up here. Almost up, maybe like here, too.
Received.
Kind of get it so it's getting as much of these sites as possible, and then putting one over here, over here, over here, over here, over here. We know of blue skies on Mars. The atmosphere has been improved that much. I've done nothing with water. I've done nothing with vegetation. I need to get vegetation going. Kind of like yesterday. So let's go ahead and address that. Let's get my seeds going. Not a lot you can do with these guys, but I'm going to make it work anyway. Forestation plants. Forestation plants, they do take metals and electronics. What the hell? Where are you guys going? Are they able to reach this thing? What the hell? So I'm a little confused by this. All my drones are working on this project now? I'm not complaining, but I am confused. Okay, they're collecting waste rock from this. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Alright then. Moving on. Let's go ahead and get some forestation plants out. And usually I try to put these things that are really, really close to everything else, just to kind of make the most bang for my buck. I'm not going to do that in this playthrough. This one is going to be more, let's slap these suckers down outside the radius of everything that can damage it. So I'm going to go outside the dust radius of this guy. Dust, 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 dust. We'll be fine right there. It's 3. I need to get 10 up and running. 4. I'm going to go here. 5. 6. Thread the needle. 7. 8.
Research complete.
9. I guess 10 will be up this way somewhere. Yeah, 10 will be here. Right. Once they're all built, we're getting a 0.1% increase, because we're going to have 10 of them up and running, per soul. I've got 96 seeds. I'm going to need to get more, obviously. Once they're all up and running and I get notifications that none of these things are working, then I'll go ahead and make the adjustments as needed.
Incoming.
Show me. Oh no, the elevator, the underground entrance. I have an idea for that too. Can we just like get through, get rid of some of these notifications? Thank you. Alright, forestation plants are now having problems. That's okay. It'll take time for all this stuff to be delivered. So I'm going to try to work with that best I can. Got a Mars quick down here, not worrying about it. Alright, got plenty of stuff being made up down here. Ugh. Whatever bug my daughter brought home from daycare is still affecting me. I'm going to put one of those there, and I'm also going to put a machine parts factory. Down here next to it. I'm going to put a scrubber down here too, because we need this to kind of maintain these guys. I like it. Oh, someone just popped up. What was that? Ort cloud. Alright, so money, scientist applicants, or just some flat research. I'm going to take the funding, because I can use the funding to bring up drones. I can really just use it to purchase anything I may need to get my hands on. Let's go ahead and come back from that.
Meteor incoming.
My idea with this, since I'm here, I was thinking about this after my last video, which there was a break, I think, of about 48 hours between recording yesterday's video and today's video. I did like the idea of setting up the underground entrance and hooking it up directly with where the underground meets up down here. Because the underground, I think, is over in this area. Let's actually bring you down here. Oh wait, shit, did I not clear that out? Hang on. Open that up, please. I don't think I cleared this out from the last video. Let me go ahead and do that real fast. There was something over here I was trying to get my hands on. I think they were the exotics that were over here. Yep. It's a bunch of exotics right here. Grab that for me, please. Alright, pack up. If we come over here, and let's say I grab the...
Meteor incoming.
I'm not worried about that. Alright, 0.09, which means I'm almost fully up and running.
Anomaly found.
Hey, anomaly. That's good.
Meteor incoming.
Did I miscount these guys? Oh yeah, 0.1. So we're just gonna do lichen, whatever the hell they're called. Toxic rain. That's actually gonna shut my forestation plants down. Slight problem. I'm not too worried about the water, because I'm gonna take care of that pretty dang quickly. Alright. Confirming everything over here. Get out of the workforce. You'd be over here. Right, meteor storm is wrapping up. My idea. Hook up everything over by this elevator, but in the underground have... I know the other entrance is over in this area. I thought it was by this deposit. Although I just found a bunch of polymers, so I'll take that. I could swear it was by this. Is it up here by this one? Alright. Wherever this ends up going, meeting up downstairs, I want to, very much similar to the last series, put a lot of production downstairs for the advanced materials and bring it up through this elevator.
Complete.
Put a big round of shuttle hubs around this, have all the drones controlled by the elevator, and send all of the stuff elsewhere into the colony in the meantime. This is done. Cool. Let's go ahead and recall your drones. Pack up, please. I'll get the drones sorted out here later. Let's go ahead and prep this site. So again, I want this one to have as much access to the research sites and the vistas as possible. That's one. And whatever is going to do here, we're just going to meet up with this hub. Right about there. I like it. And let's see. It's 1, 2... 1... Not far away. Give me like that. As I can tell, they're pretty close to each other from that. And I'm going to Diamond Dome. Pretty much kind of connect these guys as close as I can. Alright, so that guy is right there. This may take a minute. I'll be right back. That took longer than I admitted that it took. So we have this kind of flower petal formation set up here. And I'm going to need to bring in a drone hub specialized for this. And look, one drone hub will actually control most of this, but because of how this is going to get set up, I actually want to get...
Meteor incoming.
Show me. Yeah, no way it's going to make it. Thank you. And so this colonist decided to stay. I'm going to unpin her. Let me go ahead and accept that offer. Come back up to the asteroid. How are we doing on this? We're fully loaded. We have a lot more ready to go also. Confirming payload. Yep. I'm going to request that. Come back to the Mars with it. And we still have 113 exotics here. We're going to be mining this sucker out for a while. This asteroid does not have a lot, so I'm actually going to abandon him. The asteroid's going to come back here. We might actually get the bottomless pit lab done today at this rate. I'm going to go ahead and open that guy up. And then once that rocket returns, hopefully we'll be able to at least get the start of this project going. The one way the hell up there. I might end up just doing a... what's what I'm thinking of here? Ah! Amplify, all of you. You don't need to be amplified, but these guys absolutely need to be amplified. I'll burn some polymers on that. Don't have a ton of polymers, mind you. Okay, Jesus, what? I was about to say, like, where the hell is this rocket? I think I need to get advanced gravity maneuvers. Yep, that's it. Let's get that research going, just so it becomes almost instantaneous going between these two sites. Yeah, sorry, head cold. Open farm, gonna need you. Growth stem's gonna need you, and also gonna need interplanetary projects. Well, I couldn't click those all through. Oh well. Alright, up here. This dome should be first. And I'm gonna want to do this with...
Research complete.
Large universal depots. How big is that deposit? That's pretty poor quality. I don't have to worry about it. Okay, that's actually a dumb idea too, because I don't have the materials for it. Okay. I'm working on this. Just need a minute here. I don't have construction nanites, and I don't have... I mean, this hay is pretty stupid, so... I'm gonna grab the one from downstairs. Local wars in the Third World.
The ripples made by the attacks on Earth have toppled governments and paved the way for opportunists to ride a wave of populist fury.
Border skirmishes are slowly spilling into full-scale invasions in the major powers so far, failing to instate a ceasefire. The relative peace on our Earth has been enjoyed for the past century, now seems to be in a fragile facade beneath which grudges and ambitions have been festering in wait for the right moment. The organization responsible has all but vanished after accomplishing more than it could have possibly hoped for. We, on the other hand, as a symbol of what humanity can achieve when working together and not by fighting between ourselves, are in a unique position to make a statement which may be of factual merit to the situation. I will do this one, just try to minimize the damage that I'm going to be causing here, because I'm going to let this go for a while. But the plan right now... I'm going to do this. Okay, I'm going to need to do that there. Okay. One large universal depot. I'm going to put you right down here. No fuel. And come down here. I'm going to come on down this way, turn this guy off. We're going to get this dome built first. And if we get all the materials for this, which hopefully we will pretty damn quick, we'll be able to get this dome built up. And I think a tunnel is actually going to be the better play here. As much as I would love to just run pipes and cables all over this, because having access to these 2 water deposits, admittedly ain't bad. But I want to actually get it so it's like, okay, you pop out, and here's where the area where I'm going to be setting up a lot of the refugees. You do get refugees that will be essentially requesting asylum on Mars from these. So that's why I'm kind of thinking, okay, do like that.
Research complete.
Cool. And we're just going to connect it up like that. Beep-a-doop boop. And the drones down here will take care of all the construction for me. Okay, let's click past all of this stuff because I don't need it right this second. Drone printing was completed. I do have a lot of folks who are listed as unemployed right now, and I'm going to work on that. Also, dealing with a lot of homelessness. Realizing this way too late in the game. Let's go ahead and put an arcology down here. And I'm going to go ahead and add that drone printer. Drone assembler, excuse me. Oh, that's a perfect spot for it, right next to my recon center. This is going to take electronics that I produce and we'll convert them into drones. If you get the printed electronics breakthrough, which I'd love to get, you can actually use them out of metals. So a lot more efficient than what I have right now. Out of seeds already, so let's go back to yield space elevator and request a bunch of seeds. The 10 buildings that are offline are going to be the 10 forestation plants. They don't operate during toxic rains. We will get toxic pools that are developing, and that's just going to be an issue. We still have a bunch of these here. Okay. I'm going to load these exotics. I'm going to take this back downstairs. And I want to make sure that we're utilizing this stuff. Okay. And once this is done, I'll order this all up. Of course, this is going to need quite a bit of an investment too. And again, I'm going to order up just a crap load of drones for this, just to get everything up and running. Also going to order up some more outsourcing because I can afford it. I'm sitting on $26 billion. The war tension is going to continue to increase, and I might as well just use what I can to purchase what I can. So whether it be advanced materials, seeds, anything I'm going to need to get my hands on to keep the colony functioning if the war escalates, read as when the war escalates, I want to make sure I've got that available to me. And I want to make sure my colonists are going to be doing as well as I can. Right, ordering up 100 drones. That's going to solve some problems. Let's also address the homeless problem here by slapping down another smart apartment complex. The large nursery isn't that full, so we're okay on that front. Power surplus is at 956. And we're getting slowly these materials built over here. Guys, seriously, I'm not even working that project. Can you come over here, please? Work on this. Okay, you know what, guys? Fine. Fair game. I'm going to come down here, and you're going to follow me, and you're not going to be able to go clear that site out, because this needs to get done first. Should slap down a drone hub to operate this. Note that it's only going to be operating and covering the bottom half of this. I kind of want to put it up in here, if possible, because each drone, if I can put them up here, or even between these domes on the sides, I should, keyword, be able to have two drone hubs that are mainly just going to be working on this project. And just like, sorry, lost my train of thought there. 2 drone hubs to service this entire thing, but they're going to have probably 50 or 60 drones assigned to them. Because these domes, this is almost a mini capital city I'm planning out here. And it's not meant for my colonists. Also, should probably figure out a spot to set up some landing pads up here. Because we're going to need landing pads for these folks that are going to be coming up here as refugees. And I think this will be the spot for it. Oh yeah, there we go. That looks nice. Turn you guys off, both of you. This project needs to get done first. Cool. Materials are being delivered there, and I'm going to go ahead and request a fuel depot be constructed right here. I don't think I'm going to need fuel, mind you. It's just something that I'm going to need to get my hands on. Alright, cool. Can you go ahead and dump those off over here, please? We don't have enough exotics yet down here.
Research complete.
Makes no sense. Make this work. The collapsed tunnel over here? Get your ass over in that area, please. Waiting on metals and polymers to be delivered. Are we actually getting those things over here? Slowly. Let's go and increase this number to like 10, please. I can also set up some forestation plants around here too. Make sure we get that project up and running. All right, we're going on this.
No active
This is
research.
nice. Oh, that was quick.
Research complete.
Let's get that. Home collective, I probably could. Slap that in there. Utility crops, not gonna need that right away. If this was wildfire, I would need utility crops just because I would actually have to build a proper farm dome. And wow, nuclear fusion is super cheap. Let's do the 1500 research, please, in like 5 seconds. Oh, I think my work phone's ringing. I'm recording this during my lunch break. As I heard, like, that's an odd sound I don't recognize in the game. It's 'cause it's coming from my other headset. Alright. You're down there. You're over here. How far are we off? 184? Cool. We're almost there. So actually, let's change it like this. Let's request 50. That'll solve my problems.
Complete.
Nuclear fusion's available. If I have eternal fusion, I could actually do... Just set that up here. Just set up one eternal fusion setup, and I'd be totally fine. Most of these guys are now depleted. That's okay, because depleted ones will still get me, on average, about 1 exotic metal per soul. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 exotic minerals per soul. I can work with that. It's kind of unfortunate that I'm not able to do... I can't, like, overcharge this guy, because this guy's got still a little bit left to work with on that one. Alright. Come on, guys. Just build the last damn... There we go. Start delivering stuff. This is where an RC Construct would come in real handy. And nice. I've already got some drone prefabs coming available to me. I'm curious. If I move up here... It almost seems like they're limited on what they're able to do right now. Because the polymers are being delivered, the metals are being delivered, but they're just not being sent over to where they need to be. Capture ice asteroids, that'll let me get my water content moving in the right direction. Cool, we have solved that problem there. And do I need a TV studio workshop in here, or do I just want to open up my hockey institute for the overnights? Let's see. What are people complaining about in this dome? Gaming, medical checks, and playing. Okay. Let's open up medical checks. We've got the hospital, which is going to do pretty good for restoring health and sanity for folks. We have the Hanging Gardens, which is going to do really good for a lot of things. So make sure we have that all there. This last spot, I'm going to save, because I want to get the... Lodi-dodi-do. Mega Malls from Global Support. I haven't unlocked it yet, but it is my plan to do so. Let's run downstairs because I'm pretty sure this guy is almost complete. Damn, on time. Our engineers must admit that having a lab should make it a lot easier to experiment with a pit to try to discern its true nature. Throwing in any excess resources you have should give us useful research data. Our engineers and scientists also came up with a set of more elaborate experiments. Using the equipment of the lab and the specific experiment parameters, they feel confident we can determine how deep the pit is. So, you can only do these ones once. We can do the big drop, which is pretty much everything I've got here. Go ahead and just chuck a bunch of that in the pit. Chuck a bunch of this in the pit, then a bunch of this in the pit. I'm just going to order all of them.
Funding received.
I guess. Can this work? I've got no idea what I'm doing here. I guess I can just dump stuff down there at times. I've got no idea what I'm doing here. We do have fuel available. Okay. Oh, let me actually turn these guys off, because I need waste rock over here. And let's also request like 30 waste rock over here, because it says I need a 250 actually. I can work with that. I can work with it. What I can't work with, though, is the fact I'm pretty close to the 30-minute mark, if not already past it. Man, these episodes go so fast nowadays. But next week, we're going to do all of these big experiments. We're going to dump a bunch of stuff into the pit, see what happens. If you've seen my previous series, you have an idea what's going to happen. And then I also have to deal with the last war. We're essentially looking at the possibility of World War III on Earth in-game. And want to make sure that we're trying to get us as close to the edge of destruction as we can before, pulling us back from the brink. I got 2 extractors that are... Oh, what? Alright, let's go ahead and put down a... Gonna have one of these guys down. I didn't realize we had that much stored up, which means I need to bring that rocket back. This guy. Let's go ahead and get this guy set up. Galevka. No. Visit asteroid. Okay, you know what? I'll deal with that in between videos, because that's going to take a little bit of time to do. But for now, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoy this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video, and I will spoil it right now for you. It's going to be an unboxing. I did get the F302 from Eaglemoss /Master Replicas. Unboxing will be coming out on Friday.